Broncos 34-28 over the Sharks. I don't know if you watched this game. This is a tremendous game of football, end-to-end attack, and mate, the Broncos, they just exploded in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely, Matty, and they're two very good attacking sides, and you know, if you want it, you're going to beat the Sharks, you're going to have to score well, and they did that at their home ground at Suncorp. You know, they were due for a big performance, and they got the job done today, so, you know, well done to them.
Yeah, it was a game of two halves. I thought the first half, the Broncos, look, they're riddled with stars, and that's how they look like they play. They didn't want to play they didn't seem to be playing as a team at the start. I thought their spine early on was a little bit rushed, a little bit panicked. Second half, they settled down a bit, started playing a little bit more as a team. Yeah. And they came up with the goods. So you had Walsh at the back there, Ezra, man, he was kicking on the first. Not knowing where he was, all that sort of stuff. So they were a little bit disjointed the first half. But mind you, the Sharks came out and played some outstanding footy early on. Their back rows for the Sharks were, I thought, were pretty good.
Thought second half, this bloke, I thought was really good. That's a great sign for the Broncos.
Yeah, it was. Well, that first half, they were doing those, and Matty, we speak about it a lot. They're doing those block for blocks. When they decided just to play direct, dummy and go like Reece Walsh did. You did notice he's favouring that leg, so I don't think he's 100% quite yet.
Well, it's funny you talk about the block formations. Me and Jamie were having a yarn about it before. You know.
Why didn't you ask us?
Oh, no, it's all right.
Because if we don't run that hole, the block doesn't really Jai, correct?
Yes.
Well, but go on, pretty boys.
I know we just had a discussion before about us pretty boys, but it's true. Like the idea of attack is to catch the opposition by surprise, and all defences these days are built around defending that block formation. If you can do something unorthodox, just go ping, ping, ping through the hands. Anyway.
Well, no, that was a different one.
That's right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about pessimism. Braden Trimble, boys, I was talking to someone before. There is nothing worse in a game. We're coming out after half-time. It's just a terrible feeling, and Braden will back this up.
Well, you know what happened? The Sharks got their food from... Sharks brought some food up from the tuck shop at Glenhogan, and they had a sandwich at half-time. And apparently, what?
That's crook, that is. I can't handle that.
I tell you, how is the tuck shop going? Going good?
It's going great. Going to tuck shop, Glenhaven Road. Yeah. Great coffee, great burgers.
Good money in $16 coffees, I tell you.
Salmonella sandwiches?
No, dickhead.
Honestly, go the cheeseburgers. Squish it. Now, I'll tell you just quickly, Selwyn Cobbo's been a big story. Apparently this week he met with the Dragons. Cowboys are keen. He'd be a good pickup. I must say, I don't really understand the knock on Selwyn. During the Broncos' difficult period, start of the year, I thought he was a shining light. I actually liked what he was doing at fullback. So it surprised me that he's fallen out of favour so much.
Do you think it could just be a matter of salary cap? Because I know they've just re-signed Renault and Katoni Staggs, and he is an Origin player, so it would, I suppose, it'd be 700, 750.
They have been speaking to him, but from reports they're saying that the gap's too big. What the Broncos are willing to offer him, what he wants as a player. They've just got to try and meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, well, he'd be a good pick-up for someone like the Dragons, Anuta Selwyn. A 25-24, the Storm over the Bunnies. Great game of football. Firstly, Alex Johnston, 4 tries. First time someone's ever scored 4 tries against the Melbourne Storm. Wasn't enough, but he's closing in on the Kenny Irvine's record. This will be a huge story right through the back end of the season, and with Cody Walker coming back next week, Jamie, Jai, you're back in to get it. Break the record.
100%. We seen last night. Latrell was giving him some good passes there on the end, and he'd be up there with the best finishes in the game for sure. And even his defensive positioning there, like you see, he closes in on an intercept there. It's so valuable to have him out there on the wing, and his experience as well. It's a massive asset to us as a team.
As we look at the highlights of the game, how was Wayne after the match?
Yeah, he was really good. He was actually really positive, Wayne. He walked in after the game into the sheds and just said, look, there's no losers in this sheds tonight. We'll build from this, continue to stick to our process, and, eventually the results will come. And, look, I think majority of that game last night, we were the better team, and unfortunately, in rugby league, there's only 80 minutes, and unfortunately, we ran out of time last night, so...
Geez, that golden point period was... going into the golden point period, the Latrell field goal, we saw Ryan Pappenhausen chose to do that kick, the big risk, pulled off, and But it's just great. I tell you what, he's a impressive young bloke too, Munro, isn't he?
Yeah, even
impressive kid.
Especially out of yardage, he really rolls the sleeves up there and gets us out of trouble a lot of the time. So he's an excellent finisher as well.
What about Cameron Murray? How is he back running? Is he jogging? What's his?
I saw him the other day on the Alta G. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's a you put some compression pants on and it zips you into a machine and lifts your body weight up. And so I'm pretty sure he's running at about 75% body weight at the moment. I think he's actually fast-tracked from someone at his stage. So yeah, he's not too far off.
I'll tell you what, you get him and Brandon coming back into the side late at some sort of lift.
It helps.
How's Cheesy Fries going? It's going good?
It's like he's been there for 10 years. He's an absolute pest. We love him and we're so lucky to have him. So love the cheese. He's a good fella.
Just on those running machines, can anyone buy those?
No, you're probably a bit too heavy for those.
It's definitely the shirt.
My Maccas I'm loving is in that game. Our man over here, Jai, with this try-saving tackle on Anderson. Now, this is a beauty. Look, you're playing in the front row, or you got number 8 on, and you give it to him here. Great tackle. I want to know what went on afterwards. I want to know what you said to him. What are you saying here? No, it was. That was. Look, You've come from one side of the ruck to the other, and what do you say here?
There was 2 words that were said, but I can't say them.
Right, OK.
Unfortunately. There was 2 words that were said, and yeah, I can't say it on air, but
Oh, I've never heard that. That's an unbelievable thing. Wow, what a phrase.
That was a beauty. Yeah. Well done.
Thanks.
Excellent work.